So you're trying to coordinate selling your current home and buying a new one. Whether you're moving across town, across the state, or from a different state entirely, this video is for you. My name is Phil Wells. I'm a real estate agent servicing clients in and around Spokane. And in this video, we're going to look at the 3 strategies you need to know in order to execute a smooth sale and purchase. So let's get into it. The first strategy is to list your home for sale and to actively look for a new home. You make the home sale contingent on the purchase, and you make the home purchase contingent on the sale. Now, I know what you're thinking, that probably sounds like a lot of contingencies, and it is. It's not always possible to get all parties involved to agree to this kind of process. You have to be really mindful of the market that you're operating in. If you only have a home purchase contingency in place, you're probably in a seller's market, and if you're only able to get a home sale contingency in place, you're probably in a buyer's market. Each state will have different versions of these contingencies, so if you're moving between states, it's worth taking a look at these contingencies and reading them thoroughly to find out to what extent they protect you. Ideally though, you want both of these contingencies in place. For example, if you only have a home purchase contingency in place from your sale, you will still be obligated to purchase the next home that you have under contract, even if your buyer's financing falls through, for example. Equally, if you only have a pending home sale contingency in place for your purchase, you may still be obligated to sell the home that you're selling, regardless of whether you find a huge red flag during an inspection on the property you're trying to purchase, or the appraisal on the purchase blows the deal out the water. If you think your sale is a sure thing, for example, you accepted a cash offer on the house that you're selling with no contingencies, then you may get away with just having a pending home sale contingency on your purchase, but be mindful this still does carry risks. It's worth mentioning as well that if you're relying on proceeds from your sale, then you can't really cover up the fact that you're selling your property because you'll now be relying on contingent funds, which in the state of Washington at least, you're supposed to disclose. And if you're in a strong seller's market, this may still be enough to put off a potential seller. The next strategy is to completely close on your home sale and then use the proceeds from that to buy your next property. This is obviously much more attractive to a seller in a seller's market. In addition, you may have more money now to put down that will make your offer even more attractive. However, you're probably thinking, won't this make me homeless? Well, there are a few options you can explore here. You could potentially negotiate delayed possession on the property that you sold. This may include paying rent to the new owners, it may not, it depends what you negotiate. Alternatively, you could live with friends, family, or in some other temporary living accommodation. I'm very aware that this probably isn't going to fly for a lot of people. Maybe if you're a single person without a lot of things, this might work for a few weeks. But I completely understand that if you have a larger family, this might not be a good strategy for you. Another strategy is to purchase your new house without making it contingent in any way on your home sale. I know what you're thinking, won't this mean I have 2 mortgages? Yes, for a short period it will, and it's not going to work for everyone. Your income has to be high enough, and most importantly, your debt-to-income ratio has to be low enough in order to qualify for the 2 mortgages. Alternatively, if you're fortunate enough to have a completely paid-off property that you're selling, you may need to take out a mortgage to buy the next property to avoid any sort of contingencies there. This won't be ideal for someone that likes to deal in cash, but like I said earlier on in the video, we have to be really mindful of the market that we're operating in. Those are the 3 basic strategies that you can pursue, and there are nuances within each one that we touched on briefly. The right strategy for you will be unique and will be dependent on a lot of different circumstances. You may also wish to combine strategies. For example, you may try get a contingent purchase and sale in place, but if it doesn't work out, you've got temporary accommodation lined up that will work for a few months just in case. Strategizing at the outset with an agent who's used to dealing with this sort of thing like myself sets you up for success and will make the whole process just a little bit easier on you. Like I said, my name is Phil Wells. Coordinating moves is exactly what I do, so if you need any help buying, selling, or both, please reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and I'd be honored to work with you. Until the next one, thanks for watching.